Hello YouTubers, and welcome back to having a blast on Wing Commander Saga The Darkest Dawn. So, when we last left off, we got kicked out of the Vega system by something called numerical superiority, I think it's called. And so we're now in Proxima, heaving to for a few repairs, and I've been transferred into an arrow. Now, I cannot guarantee I will be any good at flying said arrow, although it does have one feature that the Hellcat doesn't, and I'll show you that when we start flying. So, without further ado, let's meet our new squadron commander. Right, I hope this don't wig out on the loading screen again. I'm not quite sure what happened last time, but I'm really sorry about that. If it does happen again, I'll just re-record the briefing and edit it in to the next video. I've got Windows Movie Maker, so I should be able to do that. I have some limited editing skills.
We've received word from Vega Fleet Command that 3 days ago Prince Thrakath's battle fleet launched a bioweapon attack on Laconda 4. Similar attacks have been reported in the Trafalgar and Delius systems. These actions have stunned most of High Command. Not since the opening exchanges on Repleta have biological weapons been used in this war. The regional death toll on Laconda 4 has exceeded 10,000 with a virus-related mortality rate of 100%. To prevent the spread of the viral agent throughout the Confederation, the entire system has been placed under quarantine. A new variable has been thrown into the mix of the war. Unless we act quickly, a decisive Kilrathi victory is imminent. As a result of the bioweapon attacks, TCN headquarters is ordering the fleet to evacuate all non-essential systems and regroup in systems of more strategic importance. As we speak, the TCS Victory is on her way to the Blackmane system to cover the evacuation of the naval base there. We have also learned that Confed's plan for a diversionary strike on Alcor during our last action has failed. The Kilrathi anticipated this move and ambushed TCS Langley and TCS Cowpens during their approach through the Hellspawn system, allowing the Kilrathi to strike at Vega in full force. TCS Cowpens has been destroyed, and the Langley is in full retreat. Make no mistake, we are between the proverbial rock and a hard place. Unless we can devise a military solution for dealing with these new Kilrathi advances, the Terran Confederation will be forced to recognize the Kilrathi's control over half of the entire Vega sector. With the losses we have sustained recently, we are facing a significant shortage of fighters. We have spent the last 8 days engaging in field repairs here at Proxima, and the cruiser Astoria has departed for Earth. She'll spend some time in dry dock before joining us again in about a week. As we wait for more supplies and new fighters to arrive, our battle group is now in a position to assume duties for perimeter patrol work and convoy escorts.
Right, oh, whoops, knocking my stuff over. So, as you can tell, things are really going well, and we're sat right at the front of it. Of course, when I say things are going well, I mean it sarcastically. So, let's hope things get better.
Welcome to the Hell's Archers, new pilots. I am Lieutenant Colonel Gerhardt, your new squadron leader. This is a highly skilled group of professionals you're joining, and I expect the same level of professionalism from each of the new additions. Due to the recent events in Vega and other besieged systems across the front, Proxima has become a regular crossroads for refugee and medical ships. The Kilrathi seem to have picked up on this, and, from an unknown base of operations, are launching attacks against these helpless convoys. We have only a limited number of fighters available due to the attrition of the past few weeks, but Colonel Walker's launching all available wings to help bring these civilians in. Alpha Wing will consist of Assassin and Sandman. You will launch from the Hermes and rendezvous with the hospital ship Tranquility at Nav 1. She's inbound from the Monroe system and carrying hundreds of troopers from the 5th Marine Division. You are to escort her to Fort Pegasus, one of Proxima's orbital stations at NAV-2, where she'll unload the wounded to their medical facilities. Upon seeing off the transport, you will transit back to the Hermes. Bravo Wing will be Ninja and Razor Wire.
Cracking. So, a nice little escort run. A hospital ship, so I don't think it's going to be quite as high priority as the governor of the entire Vega sector, but you never know, and okay, so here's our first glimpse at the Arrow, and to show you how fast this thing can move, I will deliberately set the throttle to max. See that? Shut off a shovel, that.
Alpha, you are cleared for takeoff.
Sorry, Sweeney, I just had to show off
Hermes
a little.
Command. Any update on the Karafi's base of operations? Something this slippery has got to be a force recon unit of some type.
We can theorize about all this when people aren't dying by the transport, full lieutenant. Commence your mission.
Proceed to next waypoint.
Proceed to the next waypoint. But look at that. That is super fast, so I might start overcompensating, oversteering, who knows. But I'll show you a little manoeuvre that you can take advantage of in a light fighter, and the Excalibur for that matter. Right.
This is the medical ship Tranquility. We need assistance.
It's a little something called glide. As you can see, I'm not using any afterburner fuel. I'm just travelling at 1400 kps in a straight line. Now that is the only, that is of course the only downside to it, but the amount of fuel that you save, because a lot of the time when you're afterburning, you are travelling in a fairly straight line. And as you can see, I can't shoot for shit in this thing. I keep on oversteering. There we go. Come on. Whee!
Oh, damn! That was a pretty cool show.
Don't know why, but that draft he just sent, it sort of reminded me of the Cylon Raiders from the original Battlestar Galactica. There we go. So that's that. She really does manoeuvre,
Thanks for the cover. Requesting autopilot link up.
but she does take a bit of getting used to.
Established.
So, the autopilot
Proceed
link.
to next waypoint.
Thank you, my dear. Let's go. I like these close escort formations because you can really, like, when the light's on, you can really see the detail on the ships.
Escort, we have a Corvette closing in.
Yeah, we see it.
Okay. So what do we go for first? Right, you're asking for it, pal. 99, seriously. I knocked it down to 99. Shoved up your ass. Of course, the Arrow's weapons are marginally inferior to a Hellcat. Well, actually, considerably inferior. Oh crap! No, I'm sorry, mate. It's not happening. Ah, well, that's resolved that little issue. I mean, so long as it's a good distance away, they can't get a very good hit. Right. Oh, they can't get a hit full stop, should I say. Right. That's another fun thing you can do with glides. You can just sort of ride past them a bit. See, that launch is nearly down now. And not a missile wasted. Come on. Now, having a missile launcher at 31% can't be very good for your health. In fact, I think that's it gone. Right, now all we need to do is just pick bits off, I suppose. Now, potentially, I could indeed... whoops. Bit too close. Bit too close. There we go. Oh, has that not been knocked off yet? It has now. Rejig the shields again. Oh, come on, it's got to be down soon. I know this is the really dull way of defanging it, but I have a feeling I'm really going to need my missiles. This is just like the first test. It's alright. We'll just completely disable this thing. Can't really do a lot now, can it? We'll knock off all its engines. Oh! Boom!
Good job saving our base. Return into formation and proceed to the next waypoint.
You're most welcome, mate.
Proceed to next waypoint.
Let's do this. See, now that's what I'm talking about. See that nice glimmer, and look at the red cross. There's even little dents in it. That's brilliant.
To all available units, we are under attack and need assistance.
Oh dear.
Seems to be the current trend.
It does indeed.
Destroyers on dock. They are no good to us sitting there.
Escort, go help them. We'll just stay right here.
You do right, mate. You can't do much. You're a hospital
All
ship.
systems are full power. We're moving out.
Load missile tubes 1 to 8. Target the nearest corvette. It's mission a barrel tap.
Hermit fighters, take out the bombers first.
You don't have to tell me twice, love. Whee! Go on, have a couple.
What are you doing, man? Check your six. Oh, I'll be damned. That was a pretty cool kill.
Any more? Any more for any more? You are targeting me, aren't you? You cheeky little crap. Not anymore, you're not. Yes, we've all been cheated of our victory before.
Enemy fighters have arrived. Out of the frying pan and into my scopes.
I like that. Crack him. And the other one. It would be better if you didn't fly right in my scopes, mate. Okay.
What are you doing, man? Check your six.
What do you think I'm doing, mate? What do you think I'm doing? Come on. There we go. Oh, crap. Oh, I've got 4 Drathi on my tail. Or is it 3? I've forgotten how to count. Which isn't very good in my profession. Oh, nice try, matey. Nice try. Hey! Why are you all picking on me for? There we go. A taste of your own medicine, sir. And you can shove it up your ass. And so can you, for that matter. Missile. There we go. Wow. Hitting capship missiles seems a lot easier in this vessel. Okay, where are those destroyers? The Montgomery and the Rickenbacker, or whatever you call yourselves. You know, from a purely nerdy perspective, I would have loved to have seen a TCS Enterprise somewhere, but as opposed to it being like, you know, in Star Trek you get it's the Enterprise. It'd be like, oh god, it's the Enterprise. Failed every sortie they've ever flown, for God's sakes. How have they still got their ship? I have no idea. Oh yeah, forgot I've still got a couple of missiles. Go on, have a couple of those as well, mate. There we go. Go on. No doubt you have, mate.
Oh, damn. That was a pretty cool joke.
Go on, destroyers, do your worst. Haha! Did you see that? The antimatter gun's ripping through that. Oh no! Ah. Lucky it wasn't a destroyer, that'd have taken me with it. Because that's one thing. In an arrow you're very, very, very vulnerable to explosions.
Fighters, thanks for the escort. We can take it from here.
Alpha Wing, sensors say you've got a clear ride to the Hermes.
Mission complete.
If we don't, love, I'm coming back for you.
Proceed to next waypoint.
Right. Well, that was fun. Let's go home.
Need clearance, TCS Hermes.
Lieutenant, the jarhead commander on that medical transport wanted me to pass along that you're welcome at his Marine's chow table anytime. Apparently, it's the only time he's given this invite to a wing wiper. Personally, I respectfully refuse. Have you ever seen a squad of Marines eat? You have clearance to land.
Well, that's awfully nice. I might take him up on that. I do like a good meal. Then I'll just try not to watch them eat. I'm a bit of a stickler for table manners, actually. Right, anyways, let's land. Saying I can just glide into a straight line. Isn't that... I love gliding.
I've never heard a Marine commander praise a couple of pilots like the one aboard the Tranquility is going on about you two. I'm mildly impressed myself. Saving a transport and then its destination, which just happens to be the main command base, is not a bad day's work. We also repulsed an attack by the Kilrathi at Fort Pegasus, which makes for one wonderful report to HQ by the commander of the base. In any case, good job today. Stay sharp and don't let it go to your heads. We're not finished in Proxima and your melons still have to fit in an Arrow's cockpit. And finally, we still don't know the location of the Kilrathi's main forces. Dismissed.
Right, well that's Proxima 1. It would appear that we've done rather well. Any recommendations? We have no recommendations. We've even got a little award there, look. And so, let's go for the stats. This is for you, Kaczynski. Is that your name? I'm sorry if I've mispronounced it. But there we go. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. So anyways, join us next time on Proxima 2. Who knows what will happen. If you have been YouTubers, thank you very, very much for watching.